everyone, I'm just going to do a get ready with me chit chat makeup video. I'm chit chatting and doing my makeup, so it's sort of get ready with me, but it's longer than those like awesome ones with the music and the speed throughs and whatnot. So as you can see, I am home, and this might be like super all over the place because my makeup is everywhere. Everything is lost. Everything is lost. I haven't unpacked everything. It's a madhouse. So I just figured I would update you on what's going on, or talk about my trip a little bit and just get back into the groove of making videos, because obviously I wasn't able to put up a ton while I was gone. It's really hard to film when you're traveling or at someone's house. I don't know. It was also a very interesting summer. I don't know. I won't say everything that's going on just because privacy and stuff, but I'm not sure how I feel about this stuff, guys. Yeah, and my hair's wet. I don't know that I'm going to get to it before I have to leave. And you might get to watch it expand into a fro. But yeah, I'm like running late on time. I'm going to a luncheon today. It's the first luncheon of this season, but it's something that I was doing all of last year. And it's called Iron Sharpens Iron. It's just a really like nice group of women that get together and talk about the Jesus. So that's what we're doing, which reminds me, LaPook, you gotta go sometime. So now that it's starting up again. But yeah, so I'm going with a friend. We usually go, and this is the first one that we're going to. It wasn't meeting over the summer, so I'm excited for that. But anyways, all that to say, I am running late and I look like a mess. So I'm trying to fix that before I leave, but I also thought, well, I should do a quick video and all that. So yes, we are home. It's been kind of weird adjusting. Oh no! It's cool. I like to break makeup. It's cool. We have been adjusting. It's a 3-hour time difference, which shouldn't be like that bad, but man, when you have a kid, it's a lot harder because you kind of know, what you need to do to help yourself get back in the groove, but they don't. No. So if they want to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, that's what they're gonna do, and that's hard. I'm like, oh, I can't do this. I'm too old for this, or too young for this. Something, I don't know. So we've just been kind of adjusting to that, and it was really nice when we came home. This was actually something that I would have never thought of, but my mother-in-law, just I feel like my face looks really dark on the screen. I don't know if it'll translate to you guys, but I feel like it looks darker than it is. But what was I saying? Oh, so we came home and there was like flowers on the counter and food in the fridge. Like my mother-in-law had pre-made a meal so that we could just pop it in the oven and eat it, which I thought was like, oh, that's genius. A friend of mine had cut up watermelon in little animal shapes. How cute is that? So there was like little cute watermelon animal shapes, and she baked some muffins, and then my mother-in-law also made sure that there was like almond milk, and like they don't drink almond milk, and the fact that they know that we drink almond milk I thought was like really sweet. They kind of like catered to like what we normally drink, which I just thought was nice. Milk and bread and just like some essentials so that we didn't have to worry about it right away. So that was cool. And then our landlord came over and like picked up the room or the house a little bit, which was, it was very sweet of her. And she made sure she clarified. She's like, I didn't go through your stuff. So I was just like, okay. I'm going to choose to believe that that is correct. So, and it didn't look like anybody had gone through our stuff. It was just like little things, you know, if any toys were left out, they were put, you know, in like the toy bucket and whatnot, which was cool. I don't know. It just made me feel super loved. Like, wow, you guys really missed us. You did all of that to like make us feel at home. I just think that that's really cool. Well, that's cool, right? So, oh goodness. Okay, this might get ugly, guys. I need to get a better mirror because the mirror that I have in front of me is like far away that I can't see what I'm doing. And this is, I can't do that without being a spaz. So, oh, I almost poked my eye out. All right, so California, guys. That was a rough trip. It was very rough. If you are new to my channel and you don't know, I am from California. We moved like 2 years ago. I'm still like, I miss my home. Like, I've never lived anywhere else ever. And a lot of different circumstances had us move. Right now my husband is going to school, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'll tell you this. California is expensive. Expensive. Really expensive. In case you didn't get that the first time. But rent is like triple here almost. It's, oh, so, okay, I can't find any of my makeup. Where's my mascara? I also have to use a different one. So we're here. My husband's going to school, so that's what we're doing right now. But his company that he works for is still in California. So last year we went back and he worked there. And then this summer when we went back, he did the same. Like, he worked, you know, at the office, which is really like nice and fun for him because then he gets to, you know, be with his coworkers, and that he's lucky that that's an enjoyable experience for him. So, that. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. Good grief. Okay. So, so he got to do that, but things kind of hit the fan while we were there. Just a lot of stressful situations, and a couple people passed away, and my grandpa isn't doing very well, which is hard for me. He's my last grandparent. I was raised by my grandma and grandpa, and both of my grandparents died within a couple years of each other pretty recently. So this grandpa is like my last like actual grandpa, and he is experiencing dementia, which was like, I know what dementia is, and I've talked to people with dementia, you know, but not like a family member. So it was like different to experience him like not really being all there sometimes. And then I read online like tips on how to deal with people with dementia. One of the things they said was to bring up memories from like a long time ago, because recent times aren't going to really affect them, but bring up like old times. And so I brought up like memories from when I was real little, and he kind of like snapped out of it. So that was good, but just his breathing is really bad, so he's on oxygen, and then his balance isn't good, so he's fallen a couple times. And then because of the dementia, he like got out of the house, and so, you know, my dad would have to go looking for him. And this was at night, like not during the day. He didn't get out like when people were around, but like at nighttime he got out. So that's scary, you know. So we ended up having to put like a high lock on the door, and it's just, I don't know, that's stressful to me, and just other things happened, and it made it really hard for me to like not stress out. And like I struggle with anxiety anyway, and so this just kind of like exacerbated it. Yeah. So it was really intense. So a part of me really enjoyed being there. I got to, you know, spend time with people that I love, but the other part was just not prepared for everything that was going to happen while we were there. So because of a lot of those things, I didn't get to see as many people as I wanted to, and I feel really bad for that. But on that same token, I let people know that I was coming, and then everyone waits until like the last week to make plans, and I can't do that. Like I can't cram everybody in the last week, and I'm going to be spending that with my, you know, with my family. So part of it is, you know, contact me sooner, and the other part was just there was so much going on that it was hard to do those things and to plan those things, and this isn't working out really well, is it, guys? So that's kind of where we're at on that. Like there's a few places that I went to on repeat because I love them. I should do like a little blog or video of like some of my favorite places in that area, because my favorite cafe is there. If you live in Orange County, anywhere in Huntington Beach, there is a cafe called Sweet Al's Cafe. I love that place. I went there so much while I was home. It's like amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'll have to like do a write-up or something, because I just want to, I'll be like, oh, these are some of the places we went to that I think are awesome. But there's a lot of places we didn't get to go to. There was a lot of plans that we had, like little lists of things that we wanted to do and places that we wanted to go, and we just didn't even touch. Like we mostly didn't go to a lot of places. So that is a little bit of a bummer, because I was hoping that we'd get to do all those things, because I don't know if we'll go back next summer to stay the summer. It's, you know, we stayed with friends the past 2 years. I don't know if that's going to work out for next year. So if that's the case, then we wouldn't go back out, because it wouldn't make sense to go out there, pay rent here, and then pay rent there. Like it wouldn't make sense. It makes sense for us to go if we don't have to pay rent, because then, you know, he can work more and interact with his bosses. We get to spend time with family. I think you get what I'm saying. So, I don't know if we will go back next year. And so then I'm like, oh, there's always things I want to do and I didn't do. So that part's sad. The other part was really sad leaving my best friends. You know, getting to spend a lot of time with them over the summer. It's like, wow, I really miss this. I miss that closeness, and I miss just having that time, you know, and then now I'm here and I feel so far removed from that, and I miss being there. So yeah, but then we get home and I'm like, ooh, our own bed and our own space, and maybe now we could start getting back into a routine. So it's, you know, we're just adjusting. And right now we're on day 4 of potty training. Oh my gosh. It is rough. It is rough. The first day went really well, and it kind of set these expectations that it was going to continue to go well. No, not so much. So, oh, and right before we left, we had to take my daughter to the ER because she swallowed a coin, and we weren't going to let it go, but then they wanted to check her to make sure that it didn't get stuck somewhere, and then they thought it was in her right bronchial because she was wheezing, but it was fine. But they're like, well, you just got to wait for it to pass, you know. And so as far as we could tell, we hadn't seen it pass, but now she's like, we have her in these panties, but they're like more absorbent panties, but still, if she poops or pees in them, you got to clean it up, and that's icky. This is the really hard part of parenting. Can you hear her out there? She's just like, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, this was kind of a fail of a chit chat video, but It's more just like to chit chat and talk about what's going on. I do have a hard time like multitasking, putting my makeup on and like talking about things, but that's it. I do have some California vlogs, or just like video that I took while I was there. I was pretty bad at like actual like vlogging. But if you want to see them, give this video a thumbs up or leave like a comment down below saying, yeah, sure. Because I will have to like edit them and condense them. And I'm going to put them up if you want to see them. If you don't care to see them, then like I'm not going to like do that, I guess. So I think they're kind of fun. But yeah, I have to, I don't even know where my phone is. I don't know what time it is. But I have to fix this mess. If I have time before we leave, I will show you what my hair looks like. But pretty much I'm just going to blow it dry and like curl it away from my face. And I'm going to have to find someone to do my hair out here, because the guy that did my hair in California did an awesome job, like an amazing job, that I'm gonna have to find someone to do a good job too. I am glad to be back where I can get back on a consistent schedule of filming videos and uploading videos and all that jazz. That'll be nice, because I really have missed talking to you guys. I miss interacting, so I do want to get back into that and be able to start interacting with everyone again. So that is a plus. It is humid as heck outside, so I'm going to stay inside until like fall, because it's not fun out there. It is crazy. So I hope that you guys are well. Let me know what you did this summer. Down in the comments, tell me if you went on any trips, or if you plan on going on any trips, or if you just stayed home but you did a lot of different projects, like whatever. Just tell me how your summer's been. I would love to hear from you, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.